Happy Thursday. So I know the first day of fall was Monday, but on my Monday show, I usually do my weekly finds, and today is my theme show. So today is my favorite color is fall. So everything, as you can kind of see in the screenshot right now, is fall colors or has some type of fall theme, which could be September apples, could be October pumpkins or Halloween, November, Thanksgiving kind of thing. So that's kind of where we're at. And let me go ahead and turn this around. Hi, Tootie. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. I even have my fall colored shirt on today. I'm all falled out. How you doing? Hi, DJ. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. Got lots of pumpkins, glass pumpkins, hand-blown pumpkins. Tried to keep the prices to a good price for all of you. They're hard to find anymore. You get into Goodwill and they've got them marked up to, 15, 17, 20, 25 bucks. So these are some that I was able to find at a better, decent price over the last year. So got some good fall pumpkins. I've got just owls. So all hues of fall, reds, yellows, greens, browns. What else am I missing? Oranges, right? Anything, those colors. Plus I've got some Halloween. I've got some Thanksgiving. Just about a little bit of everything. So let me know if there's anything you'd like to see. Oh, looks like I have a pre-bid that I wasn't aware of. So let me go ahead and pull that one up. I've got to scan my table. It's the amethyst blown glass pumpkin. It's beautiful. And let me get that turned on. So it looks like we've got Carol is in on that one. Let me turn this around so you can see it. There it is. So it's a beautiful amethyst colored pumpkin. And here is the base, nice and polished, or at least finished. It's got a finished base. The stem, it's an applied stem. It looks like some aventurine and maybe some black or darker colored glass in that beautiful pumpkin swirl. And then attached here on the side, there are no chips. The stem is all there. It's all beautiful. I'm going to try this because I don't normally do this where I show myself while I'm showing my items, but I thought I'd try this today since I don't show my face very often. Okay, so this has got a pre-bid of 15 and it is running this beautiful amethyst pumpkin glass in all its gorgeousness. I've got a gorgeous orange speckled one in there too. I just think it's beautiful with the green stem. All right, Carol, that's coming home to you. I don't know if you're in the store right now, but congratulations. This is coming to you, and I do package and bundle packaging, guys. So if you purchase more than one item, I will bundle the shipping and return any overages in shipping over $1. So there you go. Yay. So we are off and running with our auction today. All right, let's see. Don't forget to look in the Buy It Now. I have some wonderful things in the Buy It Now. I've got a set of Chalkware Owl bookends, a Blanco pumpkin. What else did I put in there? There's some neat stuff in there. All right, this next item is a banjo. It's an amber banjo, so amber being the fall color. It is a great vase. It looks like a banjo. It is marked with imperial glass marking on the bottom, so it is imperial glass. It's a little dusty in there, but no chips, no cracks. Beautiful banjo vase for $8 start, and it's running. For those of you who've been in my show before, I usually keep the little apple blossoms or cherry blossoms up, but I put some fall leaves on the background today, so to celebrate fall. And there we go. That is the banjo vase. Lots of glass. Be careful, Stacy. All right. Let's see what else we've got. Here's a little amber daisy and button toothpick holder. I love the feet on this. It's 3-footed, but it's all beautiful glass. Great for little succulents or air plants as well. I love the daisy and button pattern. No chips, no damage. Nope, that's not a chip. I looked at it for a second just so. I'm going to turn this around again and try this again. Hi, Emily. Welcome in. Just got started, had a pre-bid. Still got lots of gorgeous pumpkins left. This is going to start at $8 and it's running. Hi, Cass. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything you're interested, I can pull it up right away. No need to wait. I'm trying on something different today and showing my neck and my face. I don't know. I mean, do you guys like it better when you can see the buyer's face, or do you like it better when it's just all eyes on the item? I don't know. So I thought I'd try this. This is an amber lidded glass pumpkin candy jar. That was just the tower to the oil lamp that I have. No chips. Great little candy jar. No problems there. That's going to start at 4 and it's running. Is there anything special you're looking for today? Everything's fall themed or fall colored, so thank you, DJ, for your bid. And that's going to you. Yeah, it's glass. It's not flashed because it's solid color all the way through. I can't make that as I think it's a number 13 on the bottom. That's water stain or maybe more sticker goo on the bottom. That's all there. Thank you, DJ. All right, this next item, it's probably Canwa. What did I do with it? Where are you? I hid it from myself. But it's, here, it's right in front of me. With this crimp, it's probably Canwa and not Ellie Smith, but it is very beautiful vintage moon and star pattern. It also has this neat little drape that reminds me a little bit of some spider webs draping down. Ellie Smith usually put the star pattern on the base too. That's what tells me this is probably Canwa, but I couldn't get a definite ID on it. So it's going to start at 8 and it's running. Beautiful amber. Nice little compote or open candy dish with the crimped ruffle. And thank you for looking at that with me. I'm going to move that aside. Sure, let me get that for you, DJ. What's your real name, DJ? Or is it DJ? I don't know. All right, so this is it. It is marked at the bottom. It's just marked microwave safe. Doesn't really have, I got to put my glasses on, guys. Dawn, thank you. I knew it must be a D name. It just says made in China, not microwave safe, but it is dishwasher safe. Okay. Hi, Burr. Here is the base. It's got the black center where you would put your butter. Nice little scroll pattern here. It's ceramic. And then the top is all black. It's got this little finial with the leaves off to the side. And then the sides have the pumpkins in the field just on one side. The other is all black. Here is the inside. It is that redware color. And let me pull that up on the stage. If you're not interested, it's okay, sweetie. I'm just going to run it in, eventually anyway. Might as well run it while I have it up. And it is up there. And it is running. It's a nice little dish, I think, for Thanksgiving maybe, or even, just as a Halloween or fall decoration. I've had it around for a while. At least I think a year. I might have had it in my fall show last year. There you go. And I do bundle, so those two items will be bundled. All right. Let's see. What else do I have? Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy it. I love this one. I wish I could have found another one of these. Let me find it. These are those little candle holder, votive candle holders. I'm so used to putting it on the camera. I was putting it behind the camera instead of showing you. It has these little sunflowers on it. Isn't that beautiful in the amber color? And it just fits inside a normal candle holder, and then you can put a votive inside of it. So there's just one, unfortunately. I'm going to lower the price to $5 on this. I researched it after the fact, and this is a good price for it. So let's start that at $20, and it's running. It's going to look so pretty with a little votive in there flickering away. I was even, when I was shopping yesterday, looking for just a clear candle base to put it in, and I was unable to do that. So that one's going off to the side for now. Very vintage. Not sure who the maker on those are. I guess different ones. The red ones sometimes glow. I'm going to turn the camera around. There it is. So this one is an old, looks like somebody picked up this old, dug it out of the ground. It is just full of mineral deposits, that gook that you get out of the ground. It's got this old wire around it. It does say on the front of it, federal law prohibits sale or reuse of this bottle. Oops. I don't know how old this is either. Reuse, I'm sure they meant put more whiskey in it and resell it. They're not talking about selling the bottle. I'm not sure who that mark belongs to, but it's just a really old amber bottle that would be cool for fall colors. And it's going to start at 10, and it's running. I have a full store today. I normally run my shows with 40 items or so, and my husband's away. So I'm going to be bored today. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just load a bunch of stuff in and just go for as long as it takes today. Thank you for looking at that. I should put the word old in front of that bottle because I'm pretty sure it's very old. All right, how about some Wheaton bottles? I have this amber. This is the large bottle that Wheaton made. It is 8 inches tall. This one has Washington, the father of our country, Washington on the bottom. It is plain on the back. It does say Wheaton, New Jersey, right there. And let me get this turned around. And it's going to start at 10, and it is running. I also have the purple Liberty Bell one as well, which is nice because you don't see the purples and blues very often. All right, thank you for looking at that. I'm trying to figure out where to go with everything. I have so much on my table today. This I showed in my show on Monday, but I just feel like it's worth showing again. Hi, Adina. This is Victorian. It is an old cranberry. I love the red with the gold and yellows on front, cream color. Hand-painted decanter. It does have the stopper stem is missing. However, it is painted and it's still there. It's just meant to kind of sit up higher than that. It's supposed to sit up like this, but it is Victorian age, has a rough pontil on it, as you can see. And that one's going to start, I lowered the price for my show on Monday. It's going to start for $12 and it is running. All hand painted, even the very top of the stopper. There we go. Let's take a look at what's next. How about this art glass? It's a blown art glass little bowl. It has a rough pontil as well, and it's just a red. Hi, Freaky Chick. Welcome in. Or is that Freaky Chic? Sorry, I misread that. In a little swirl pattern. Great for like little nuts or candies or whatever, or if you just, again, red color. So red being fall, one of the fall leaf colors, right? It's got almost a little bit of orangish look in it, but and also has some white in the swirl. And that's going to start at 5 minutes running. You can be a freaky chick too, right? In a good way. Good. I'm glad you agree. I didn't want you to think I was saying anything bad about you. Absolutely not. No bad vibes here. Oh, here's my beaut. This is like, I am going to put this one on the stage in front of me because it's just gorgeous. It's a very large art glass pumpkin. Look at this. It is orange, yellow, and cream cream colored speckle with a beautiful applied green stem. It just is so vibrant. I hope it shows up as nice as it does for me. I have it lit up. There we go. Let's turn it. Oh, it's gorgeous. I've had this since last year. I've lowered the price quite a bit. As you know, you can go into Goodwill and they're charging crazy money for these glass pumpkins. So I try to pick them up throughout the year. It's running just because I don't know if I'll see them again around fall. So gorgeous speckled pumpkin with the green stem. This one, I mean, is the one that looks like a real pumpkin. I have a crackle glass one, 2 crackle glass ones that look like real pumpkins too. I mean, the orange kind, right? All right, so that's the glass pumpkin. And what's next? How about a kitty cat? Where are you, kitty cat? This is made in Taiwan. It's got its original little bow. He has green eyes, or she has green eyes. A little bit of shelf dust on her, but otherwise no chips, no issues. A little bubble in the glaze there or in the ceramic. Ears are great. And there it is. It's going to start at $8 and it's running. A great little Halloween decoration. I've sold most of mine. I have this one and then I have my cast iron cat, but I can't put that in a show. It's heavy. It'll break right through the box. Bye, kitty kitty. All right. This I had my show on Monday too, but it is yellow. It's hard to find yellow items to go with the yellow leaves, but this one, I believe it's probably Murano made. It has a signed BST Goto, El Goto del Forjasa 2002. My research says that this is kind of an end of the day, that they use the glass from the end of day. It's very large for a glass, but it would be a great vase. You can see there is the pontil. And then it says right here, BST El Goto de Forjasa 2002. yellow blue speckle, gorgeous piece of glass, $12 start. I can see, throwing your pens and your pencils in there, kind of a desk jar, lots of different uses for it. Sticking your little plant in there just gives off that great burst of color. Alrighty. Oops, where did I get you from? Right there. Try to put things back where I got them. I love this pumpkin. I have had it around since last year. It is a blue sky pumpkin. It says Farmers Market Pumpkins on the front. It says blue sky. It is from 2022. In great condition. I don't see any chips on the leaves. The stem is all there. The base is in great condition. Just a nice little shelf holder for the fall. It has all the different fall leaf colors on it. I'm going to lower the price. I don't think I lowered that from last year to $18, and it's running. Oh, it's not running. Sorry. Come on, my button didn't press or something. Oh, I'm waiting for the temperatures to drop, guys, here in Phoenix. It's still over 100, but I think in the next week, 2 weeks, we're going to see a gradual decline. So we should start to feel a little bit like fall. Thanks for looking at that. And let's see, how about a blue sky pilgrim? And this one is a votive holder. It's never been used. Still has its original sticker. It says place tea light here. He's got his little pumpkin. It's actually a jack-o'-lantern. He's holding, looks like some squash of some sort in his hands. He's very happy. He's a happy pilgrim. And that one is going to start for $10, and it's running. If there's anything you see in the shop that you'd like me to pull up right away, just let me know. I'm glad to do that. All righty. Next is this Bryony, Montana Studio Pottery vase with, look at that, it has the imprint of a leaf on it, perfect for the fall. It also has this beautiful drip glaze of blue to browns. It is signed Bryony, and I think that says, I don't know, MT, I'm not sure. But I did look this up. It's Bryony, Montana. Gorgeous little vase, starting at 10, and it's running. You guys seeing fall colors where you're at? I do miss them. All I have to do is go up to Flagstaff, I'm sure, and that's where I'm originally from, and I can pick up those fall colors pretty quickly, especially up on the mountain there. This next item is one of those big tall candles. It does have an owl on either side, but one side, the owl painting is, this I think is the good side. Yeah, this is the good side. It's still got great paint. This side's not bad. You can just see it has some paint wear, especially up in here, but still beautiful owl. You can use it as a vase. Hi, IDZ, welcome in. I think that's an I. I can never tell. It's an I or L. But still good to put just a candle in there or use it as a vase with some fall foliage in there would be gorgeous. All righty. I had somebody in my show on Monday say they really like carnival glass. So I did pull some carnival glass out today too. Oh, check out these cuties. They're just adorable. These little owls, they're resin. You got your mama and you got your baby. There might be a little, and it looks like a little chip there. Or maybe it's just made that way. It's hard to tell. Probably a little chip. It just says far on the bottom. I didn't put that there. There's no other marking on it. But it's a baby and a mama owl. $3 start. Cute for just a little knickknack shelf, which, by the way, I have today. I have a little miniature shelf in the shape of a barn. It's in my shop today. Just pure sweetness on these little guys. All right. And speaking of owls, I've had this one. I'm not sure. I don't think it's Mexican art. It's not folk art, but it is a bank. You can see there's the bank, and it does have its original stopper. Some sticker residue, ceramic, but it's kind of like got this groovy 70s vibe going on in the paint job, doesn't it? Neat little colorful owl. Looks like he's kind of smiling. Got this beautiful feather, pink and blues. Very 70-ish looking with the orange. In great condition. And it's going to start at 12 and it's running. Oh, and yeah, his little feet have the little spongies so you don't scratch up anything. All right, owl, fly away home. There you go. And it looks like owls are up next. We've got quite a few in a row here. This is a sweet little owl. Look at the sweet little owl on this one. Standing on the lower branch of a stub. Hi, Shabam. Welcome in. Little toothpick holder, maybe a match holder, whatever you'd like it to be. Goes along with the fall theme. $5 start, and it's running. Lots of shows on today. I tried to pop into a couple of them, and looks like great stuff as always. Knickknacks has the best stuff ever. All right, Mr. Owl, go over there. This is made in occupied Japan. It's a sugar bowl. Hi, PHB. Welcome in the shape of a tomato. It's older, obviously. It did have a more to the set, but I only found this beautiful tomato. There is the mark. Made in occupied Japan. Hand painted. Very, very nice ceramic piece. And that one's going to start at 8 and it's running. No chips, no issues on that one. Still have quite a few of those pumpkins left, my friends. Hard to find those. Speaking of pumpkins, let's bring one up. That was next on the list. I love this one. I looked and looked and looked on this one because this one looks like it should be signed. It looks like art, blown in a studio. It's just got that quality in the glass. It has, it's not a crackle glass, but a bubble glass, clear, and then it has these iridized gold spines on it. And then look at this beautiful stem, applied stem. It's a soft finished base on that. Beautiful, beautiful iridized glass pumpkin for 15 and it's running. My son found me a smaller one. It's in my collection, but it's signed, and it's just a miniature of this one. So I just looked and looked. I could not find a signature anywhere. I wish they would sign their beautiful art. That would be so nice. I'm noticing it does have a little lean to the side, but you know, pumpkins aren't perfect, are they? Not perfectly shaped, anyways. I had this in my show on Monday. It does have some red in it, so I thought, well, red is, and some green and some, you know, different colors. And I thought, well, that does speak to the fall colors. Little Cloisonne mini bud vase. That's the chrysanthemum pattern there with that. And then on the back, just smaller flowers. In red is the base with the greens and the flowers. $8 start, and that's running. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. I'll bring it all up right away. Won't make you wait for it. All right. And oh, yes, I had this in my show on Monday too. And I told everybody I probably would be bringing it up because it kind of looks like a pumpkin. It is also kind of an orange red. I'm not sure like what they like a blood orange, you know, color. And these are silver accents, but they're just tarnished. And I think it's meant to look that way. So it has these little spines in it. It's check glass. You typically would get one of those little wire mesh flower frogs to slip down in the top of this. This does not have one. This has this motif of a sailboat off the shore with some seagulls in the air and a tree. That's going to start at 20 and it's running. Beautiful glass. Gotta love it. All right. Hi, Debs. Welcome in. This is the place to find all of the fall colors and fall themed. Who doesn't love Fenton glass? This is the Fenton Carnival. It's a 4 ruffle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Blackberry bowl. Sure, Dee. Dawn, sorry. I'll get that for you next. Okay, sweetie. And it is the blackberry bowl. You see the little blackberries there. Unmarked. It is pre-1970s. So it is older vintage. And that's going to start at 12 and it's running. And I will get this orange spatter ready to go. I have two, Dawn. Do you want the orange one or the other speckled one? I have a speckled that's kind of orange and turquoise and greens. The other one. Okay. Yeah, you were in here when I showed the orange one. That's why I asked. It dawned on me it might be the other one. Let me pull that one up. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of a fun, like a confetti, right? I think they also call the spatter confetti. Let me look it up and find it on. There it is. Move it to the stage. All right. So yeah, this is like a confetti and it has all the different oranges. There's some maroon in there, some greenish colors. There's also even little speckles of aventurine in there, gold. Here's the base. It's finished base on that. It's gorgeous. It has no chips. Here's the stem applied, kind of an, not quite an amber, but more of a smoky amber. All there, no chipping, no breakage. Let's get that running, and that's 15 start, and it's running. It's cute. It's a little different. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, it's a little different, isn't it? I have a really sweet little rose-colored one, too. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, you're going to love it. It's so gorgeous. I love the colors. It's so playful. Looks like a party happening, huh? All righty. Let's see what we have next. Oh, I found these. I had these in my salt and pepper show, and I'm like, well, gourds and pumpkins, you know. So this is a looks like a pumpkin and gourd salt and pepper shaker set. Probably newer. This one doesn't have. Hi, Valerie. Doesn't have its stopper. This one does. I can put a cork in there if somebody wants it, or throw 2 corks in with those for you to be able to use these during the holidays. And that's going to start at 4, and it's running. There you go, Don. Yeah. Let me I'm gonna while that's running, I'm gonna go grab my corks so I can not forget to do that. All right. Thank you, Don. I just had to get those corks. I don't like to promise and not deliver. I want to find the right size for those. How big is that hole? Here we go. I think I found some that'll fit. If it's not this one, it's the one smaller. Nope, that's them. Okay, so I'll throw 2 of these in there with you too, Don, so you can have some matching corks, and then you can use them during the holidays. Thank you, Don. All right, what else do we have going here? All right, so this is a really good deal on these owls. This is the last time I'm going to show them before I list them on another platform. They are German. It is Graulenhall, I think. I don't know. You guys can look at it with me and see what that is. There he is. They're beautiful owls. And let's see. Great Graulen, I don't know, Thal, maybe that's a T and not an L. Graulenthal, Germany. Beautiful, nice feeling porcelain. Nothing wrong with these beautiful little horned owls. There's one here, ears all intact, no chipping. Here's the back, same with the wings here. The tail is all there. I just have too much stuff on my table today. That's going to start at 15 and it's running. Hi, Wandering Lark. Oh, that's a nice name. Hi, Heron. Did I just get I just got like 3 people in. Don't know if that's. Oh, yay, Emily. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, my goodness. I appreciate it. I popped into your show just briefly this morning before mine. Thanks so much, guys. If you don't follow Emily, please do so. We love when you get those follows and check out. She's got great stuff. So thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate you. All right, I have to go and grab this guy off the shelf because I didn't want to put him on the table, but because he is like crazy heavy. I think I put him in. He is going to ship alone. He won't be included in combined shipping. He's too big. And I don't want to take the chance of chipping on the ears. But he's got the yellow and the amber, very fall colors, right? So that's where he's at. He's not marked. It's got a nice polished pontal base on there. But check out the mane. He's all there. No issues. Even the tips underneath the lips, gorgeous little hand-blown paperweight, not little, big. And it's running. Take a look in the store, guys. I have lots of stuff today, more than my normal 40 pieces. Everything's either a fall color or a theme or both. Check the buy it now as well. I have some cute little fall themed items in there. Hi, love. Thanks for coming in. Let me put him back on the shelf where he's safe. He's a honking horse. There you go for alliteration. A honking horse. A big honking horse. A huge honking horse. There we go. That's better. If we're doing alliteration, we got to do it right. All right. Here is a piece of. Hi, Jujubee. Welcome in. Hey, hey, hey. I've had this in my show, but I have others. If you're interested in any specific color, I have other mid-century minis, same price, $8. So let's get that one going. I'm not sure who the maker is on this one. Possibly Pilgrim. I usually go by the Pontal. Possibly Pilgrim on this one. $8 start, and it's a running. Still have pumpkins left, guys. You know how hard they are to find, and they're not outrageous prices. Well, except for the Blanco, which is not outrageous. It's just pretty. It's an old one too. It's not doesn't have the acid mark, but it has been confirmed by the Blanco group as Blanco. All right. And then we have this apothecary jar, which I did have in my show on Monday, but I told everybody I probably would bring it forward to today. Probably Indiana glass. It is Indiana. Okay, that's what it says. Honey amber stippled apothecary jar. Great to put candies or even just use as a decoration. You can put, I don't know, you can put all kinds of things, wherever your imagination takes you. We got a pre-bid on that one. Juju's in at 12, and it's running. Beautiful. I have some, what are those? Federal glass ones in the same color. If you're interested, I think I have one, and then I also have another Ellie Smith in this color that has the panels on the side. So if you're interested in jars or canisters, I have others. Thank you, Jujubee. You're gonna love it. That's not a crack, that's a seam, just so you know. It caught my eye too, and I'm like, oh my gosh, nope. And also the gasket is all there and everything is good. It's no chipping. All right. Yay. Speaking of Indiana glass, I think all the Indiana glass is going to be coming. Nope, not all of it, but this is an Indiana glass. This is Princess Pattern. It's a beautiful amber. It's got that beautiful finial, but look at the pattern is just gorgeous on this. I actually have two of these. This one is free of chips. The other one has one chip, one little flea bite on the lid, but this is the one without, I promise. And then here is the base. Gorgeous amber gold color. Nice and heavy vintage glass. Great for the holidays as a candy dish. $15 start, and it's running. Yeah, I just found the second one like last week. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I already have one of those. Now I have to get rid of one. So I lowered the price from 18 to 15. So got to move it out of here. All right. Thanks for looking at it, though. Appreciate it. And then we have this next piece of Indiana glass. And I apologize for the dust. It's been sitting on my shelf. But it is an Indiana glass. Stars and bars, amber fairy light. You can see the dirt. Just even got a little bit of wax residue right in there, too. No chips. No issues. Just gorgeous, gorgeous amber glass. These are nice, substantial fairy lamps, and they fit the bigger candles if you want to put a real candle, or even the bigger candle, electric candles. And it's going to start at 40, and it's running. These are getting hard to find. I used to find them all the time. I think I sold a red flashed one here in the last 3 months or so that I found. But I see Bradshaw. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop, guys. I loaded like 60, 70 items in there. Sure, Valerie, let me lower the price for you. See, all you have to do is ask, guys. Let me get in there and edit it. I can find it again. Where did it go? Where did it go? Probably to the bottom of the list, right? Yep, there it is, bottom of the list. Edit. All right, let's take it to 35. Oh, I have to restart the auction before I can edit it. Silly me. All right. And it's coming up on the stage right now. There it is at 35. You're welcome, Valerie. And it's running. Hi, Smiley. Welcome in. Don't forget, guys, I do bundle shipping. I know it's in my notes. You may not have read it. And I return any overages over $1. So with the heavy glass, sometimes I end up eating some of the shipping, but that's okay. I try to do my best on it. There you go, Valerie. Yay! Just in time for the holidays, right? It's going to be gorgeous. You are so welcome. Thank you for always being here in my shows. I appreciate you. All right. This is a beautiful, I didn't put this in my Monday show because I knew I would be using it today. I've had one of these in a different color. This one's got a little wobble, but you can fix that by putting a little felt on the base of it. Yeah, it's more, it's not like your avocado green, it's more of an emerald, but look at the little scrolls on this. It's Italian. I've had one that was similar in amber, and then it's got these beautiful scallops on it. The handle is a little unbalanced. It's a little to this side a little bit, but you know what? Glass work is not perfect. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's going to start at 8 and it's running. It is beautiful. Just needs a little felt on the bottom to steady it from wobbling, but it's still gorgeous. And I like the color. You just don't oftentimes see the emerald color. A lot of times it's that avocado green, which is pretty also, and it's a great fall color. But I love the emerald green. Thank you for your bid. It is sweet. And I love these because these make great places to lay the flowers in, you know. All right. What's your name, LDZ? So I don't have to call you LDZ. I try to remember. Thank you so much. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. All right. And I promised somebody, I'm not sure who said they loved the carnival glass on Monday. I said, I promise I'll bring some carnival glass. Here is a beautiful piece of carnival. Just LDZ. Okay, thank you. All right. This is Jeanette glass. It is the marigold carnival. I call this like is it called a carnival tent? What do they call it? Circus tent lid. All there. There is a little chip here on the underside of the lid. Can you see that okay? But there is a small chip and then a flea bite right really along the edge. It's old glass, so you really don't see it. It's still usable. It is going to start at 12 and it is running. Beautiful candy dish. Fall. I love carnival glass for the fall because it just has that glow that the leaves make, right? In the fall. It's just beautiful with that iridescence. And old Jeanette glass. I just love it. I love the shape and the columns on that. Mm-hmm. All right, let me grab this guy too. I've had him for a while. I've just decided I need to mark him down. He is Lalique. He does have chips. Somebody dropped him. And he does have some boo-boos. So let me find the Lalique signature is right there. See it right there, Lalique. It's dirty. It's been sitting up there for a while. You can already see there's a bruise here and here. And then I think there's one on the back right here. but he's still beautiful. Oh, look at how beautiful that is glowing. Hard to see, but they are there. One there, one on the back wing here, and then maybe even a little bit there. So that's going to start at 25 and it's running. It's your chance to get a real Lalique piece for a lower price. Beautiful owl. All right, little owl, fly away. There we go. And on the theme of birds, how about some Lefton? This came in a set of several. So you might have had like maybe it was condiments, maybe a jelly, jam, maybe it was gravy, maybe it was some type of mayo or a sauce of some sort. But hi, great designer. He is Lefton. He has his mark here on the bottom. No chips, no issues. This is a nice glaze on this turkey. It feels nice. It's got the little hole for the serving spoon. It looks as if no use. It's in really great condition. Great for Thanksgiving coming up. And he's going to start at 12 and he's running. I love him. I had a turkey growing up when I was a little girl. Well, when I was in high school. His name was Ichabod. He loved me. He'd see my car coming down the road and he'd run to the door, wait for me to come and hug him up. Yes, I would hug him and pick him up. He loved it. I was his person. I was his human. Here's a lucite owl full of petrified rock. How do I know that? It says right here, Arizona petrified wood. I live in Arizona, but he's still cute. Probably a souvenir piece at one time on the black with the lucite covering and all of the petrified wood in the middle. I don't think I lowered him from the last time I ran him, so I'm going to take him down to 5. And he's a running. Hi, kitty. Welcome in. I have a black kitty cat today in my shop. I showed it already, but I'll show it again if you're interested. He's just kind of cool. Yeah, the petrified forest isn't too far away. Hey, thank you, LDZ. We were just up in the White Mountains here in Arizona and drove right past it. So there's still some neat petrified wood, and you can still buy it. There's a little store up there in Holbrook, Arizona, that has all types of petrified wood that you can purchase. But thank you, LDZ. Enjoy that owl. He's cute. I had a couple of likes on this item, probably Jeanette Glass again. It is Carnival. It's a great September piece, right? September being fall apple harvesting. It's Carnival Glass. It is a candy dish. I have 2 of these. So these make great teacher presents. I am a teacher. I would have loved to get something like this with some candies and stuff stuffed inside of it. So if you have young ones that you're looking for a teacher gift for the holidays, this is a great idea for that. It is Marigold Carnival. Let me show you the base. Very lightweight glass. I love that sound of candy dishes. If you've been in my shows before, you know I love that sound. Reminds me of my childhood. Trying to sneak a piece of candy without making that sound. It's almost impossible. Hi, DFAB. Welcome in. All right. Thank you for looking at that. Let me get it put away safely. Another piece of Carnival glass, also Jeanette probably. I love this little guy. Now, it does have a chip right here on his ear. But I have 2 of these dogs, and sometimes their ears just look like that. So it's a chip. It's like on an inside of his ear there and just barely on the edge. So his ear still looks semi intact. Little candy dish with a Scotty dog, possibly a Cairn Terrier. He kind of looks like my Cairn Terriers. I didn't lower the price on this one, so this one goes to 10 since I've shown it before, and it is running. Hi, Mini Collector. Powder box, candy dish, whatever you'd like it to be. I just love it. Take a look at the store. I still have some pumpkins left. It still has some pumpkins to show and a couple that I have shown. Oh, I didn't even start the auction, guys. Here I am just waiting for the deep beep beep, and I didn't even start it. I'm so sorry. I'm excited for fall. It's my favorite season. Not just because it cools down, but it just has that feeling. It's not too hot, not too cold. You've got that little, it just feels different. I love it. I don't know, to me, it reminds me of school. You know, being a teacher for 37 years, you get used to that feeling when you go back to school, you know? And I love that feeling. I don't know how to explain it. It's that flesh memory, right? You get that flesh memory for something and you just feel it. Here is this beautiful, it's a Canadian from Mola, Vancouver, Canada. I imagine these are Morel. I lowered the price because I have shown these before. It looks like I can't tell if these areas are, it's not really a chip. So it looks like little chips underneath, but on the top, really hard to tell because of the edging on these mushrooms. It's got some rocks, some branches underneath, and that's going to start at 8 and it's running. I like the color. It definitely has the fall color to it. Be great in like a garden area or in among your plants. I love it. We're going on a cruise, Halloween cruise to Mexico. So I'm excited about that. That's the end of the month. So that's probably part of the excitement. I love doing that. Mexico is hot in October. So I'm going from hot to hot. I'm going to lower the price on this. I'm going to make this 25, bringing it down. I've run it a couple times. It is Murano. I had it confirmed by the Murano group. This is not Amberina. It's really a red and amber, like an amber glass with a Somerso filling in it. So it does not glow. These are the two lovebirds. It's really dusty. It's been on my shelf. Split-tailed lovebirds. Beaks are fine. Gorgeous, gorgeous color there. $25 start on it. It's running. It's beautiful. Good fall colors too. I'm going to need to change up my glass. I have a TV stand. You know, the TV's in the middle and then it has lit shelves on either side. I need to change up my displays in there and make it fall. Use these. These would be beautiful. Oh, my glass that I'm selling is in there. It's really just a display of, I have nowhere else to put this glass, so I'm going to put it here. Whoops, what happened? That was weird. Oh, I thought it was the same thing, and it's not. Okay, this is just crazy. This could be Murano. I didn't get it confirmed, but it is just crazy. I did lower the price on this. It is a pumpkin clown decanter. Isn't it amazing? It is glass. All of it is glass. Here's the stopper. I don't know why it has I think they had glue in there to keep it from, you know, when they package it to keep it from coming out, and that's the glue residue. Here's his little face. He's just funny. Here's his shoes, not marked. It's got little white gloved hands. His body's a pumpkin. He's going to start at 25 and he is running. I should take him to my booth and put him in there, I bet. He's just something maybe you got to see for yourself, huh? I don't think I'd use him as a decanter, but he sure is amazing. And very heavy. All right, Mr. Clown, off you go. We'll find you a home, don't you worry. All right, I have this Namaji. It kind of looked like a fall-ish color at Namaji, or an end of day vase where they have all of the different colors that they've used in glazes. This is a shiny glaze. Normally on the Namaji, you would see a matte glaze on here. This one's more of a shiny glaze, but it's got some fall colors in there. It's in great shape. I don't think I lowered this. It's going to go down to 8. And set it there, and it is running. Hey, Crazy Cachet, there she is. Whoop, whoop. I came into your show the other day. You have lots of good stuff too. Woohoo. Hi, you sister. All right. So go look at this guy and look him up. He's all there. I marked him down because he has some paint loss. If you like Nightmare Before Christmas, this is highly collectible. It is authentic Disney. Hi, Jersey Boy Dana. Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. It is a 4-doll nesting doll. It is plastic. The second picture in the description shows you all the dolls, but I'm going to show them to you too. So we have Jack Skellington. Why do I always forget her name? We got Oogie Boogie, and we have Zero. There are just 4 dolls. If you go look, that's all that they sold with this set. It does have paint loss here and paint loss on her hair. So I did mark it down. It does sell for like $24, $25 on other outlets. We're going to start it at $15, and it is running. It's just fun. Can't wait to start watching this movie. So shall we have the age-old debate? Is this a Christmas movie or is this a Halloween movie? What do you guys think? No fair saying both. So I tend to think it's a Halloween movie because Jack is having an identity crisis, but he goes back to Halloween, right? So what do you guys think? Does anyone agree with me, or does somebody think it's a Christmas movie? Type your responses. All right. Sally, I remembered her name now. I always forget her name for some reason. It's like a little blank with me. Ta-da! I love it. Here is another pumpkin. It is an orange crackle pumpkin. And you can see the crackle glass throughout. It's got that oily, greasy finish on it from setting. Orange glass. Here is the base. It's a finished base. Applied pumpkin, vine, stem, no cracks, no chips. He's all there. He can be all yours. $15 start, and he's running. Hi, El Gargon. Welcome in. All righty. We can come back to it if somebody's interested. And this guy, I've had this off and on multiple times. Beautiful little painted milk glass apple jam jar. Here's the milk glass painted in yellow and reddish orange. Don't know the maker. In excellent shape. Also makes a great decoration for the fall. $8 start, and it's running. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up and show you or run, just let me know. Happy to do that for you. And then I had this in my show on Monday too, but it is a Pilgrim mini. So it's mid-century mini pitcher in tangerine. It does not glow, so it's not cadmium-based glass. It does have its original sticker, Pilgrim Handcraft, with a rough pontil. Nice little satin fill to the glass. Not extremely light, so it's a nice piece of glass. Great fall color, applied satin finished handle, and it's going to start at 8 and it's running. It's beautiful with a little light underneath it. It's like it's on fire. All righty. Let's see what's next. Oh, another set of salt and pepper shakers. These look really old. The paint on them is chipping off. It's the cold painted ceramic, meaning they didn't bake the paint in, so it's very susceptible to wear and flaking off as it's done on this. But still, Pilgrim boy and girl. If you do purchase this, I will find you. I have my cork stoppers right here, and I will send a set of stoppers to go in with them. Pilgrim boy and girl salt and pepper, $3 start, and they are running. If not salt and pepper shakers, you can use them as decorations. They're very old. Put them in a little shadow box or something. All righty. There we go. I threw this one in because it has a pumpkin on it, but it is actually Rae Dunn Cinderella Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo mug. It says that it was Disney Princess line. There you go. In great condition. This is not dishwasher wear. It's just like they watercolored the pumpkin on it. Has a blue interior. But if you're looking for a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo mug, there you go, $10 start, and it's running. It's some substantial coffee you can get in this. I'm still stuck on the same coffee cups that I have been using for 12 years. I don't know why. I just can't use anything else. And yes, I can do that for you, Camellia. Let me set that aside. You did note I'm going to show you all of the boo-boos this poor baby owl has, okay? Because he does have boo-boos, but he's still worthy. There we go. Let me get him to stage for you, and then I'll show you the boo-boos before I run him. So he's got, hi, Jay DeSantis, Janice, I think, right? Yeah. No, is it Jeannie? Jeannie. I have so many of you Jays, I can't remember. So it's got a boo-boo there, some scuffing there, a chip there. Somebody, he took a tumble. Let me just say that. So, and then back here on the back, he's got a little bit, from afar or lit up, it's really hard to tell that he has those boo-boos. So, yeah. So I'll run him, Thrifty, but please don't feel like you're obligated. It's okay. He does have some chipping on him, so he's running. But I lowered the price. I had him at 35, and now I lowered him, or 30, and I lowered him to 25 for the show. Feel free to send me to offer me less. I've had him for a while, so it is time for him to go to a loving home that will accept his little boo-boos. Anybody. So if you're interested in him, just let me know what you would be willing to pay, and we can get him off to a good home. All right, this is a red glass slipper. I'm 99% sure that this is, oh no, please don't be sorry, Camellia. That's okay. I'm here to, I want to, and you'd rather me inform you and not just try to sell him with all his boo-boos, I'm sure. I think this is probably flashed, guys. It just has that feeling. But it's a pretty good flash job, let me say that, because you can see it's been run across different things and it's not flaking anywhere. It just doesn't have that look of continuous red glass, but it's still beautiful. I even had to clean some stuff off the toe, and I used water, and it didn't have any residue come off. So it's a pretty well done piece of flashed red glass shoe, and it's running. Yeah, I think I probably would take 20. So let me run him again for you, okay? Like I said, I have had him, I think, almost a year and a half. So, and I've run him several times. It's time that he goes somewhere and gets recognized for his beauty. And he is Lalique. Let me show you he is marked Lalique right there. Hi, Emily. Welcome back. Lalique. So hard to say. Yeah, it says Lalique. And I can't tell if it says France or what it says on that second word. Yeah, it says France. It's in cursive, so it's hard to see. Let me get him up there for you. Where are you, little guy? There it is. All right. I'm going to edit him to be 20. And he's coming to stage. There he is. And he is running. He's really pretty. And like I said, unless you're like looking right up on top of him, you can kind of see it there, but you wouldn't really be showing his back anyways. There you go. Yay, he has a new home. He's so happy. He's so happy. At least his chest is, in good condition. Oh, thank you, Camellia. You're gonna love him. He's just beautiful. This is a beautiful color of pumpkin. Check this out. It's kind of a rose pink colored pumpkin. Has the finished base here. It is blown glass. An applied handle to match. There are no chips, no rough spots on the stem. Beautiful rose colored pumpkin. And I am, going to start the auction. There you go. $10 start on him. Hi, Dixie. Welcome in. We're just looking at fall themed and fall colored items. I put a whole bunch in today, so thank you, Dawn. A whole bunch in today. So my husband's away. The husband's away, so the sellers will play. It can devote a lot more time today to my show. Thank you, Dawn. It's beautiful. I would buy these and then just stick them under the cupboard where all my Halloween and fall stuff is. And so when I was pulling things out for the show, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't remember picking that one up, but that one's beautiful. It's a nice one. Thank you so much. I have this Vandermark. I should have put it in the bite. Now it has red, so technically it is a fall color. I just got it. Let me grab it. It is signed Vandermark. It is kind of that Somerso style with the white or clear glass with the red interior. It is a perfume bottle. Hi guys, welcome in. Here is the signature Vandermark. Even the stopper is all there. Hi Kiki. And in great condition. Priced at a little under what it sells for. $58 start, and it's running. I got it at an auction. I've been doing those because it's so hard. When I go out thrifting, I'm having a heck of a time finding stuff. So I've started going to estate sales and doing auctions to pick up stuff. So, all right, I'm going to put that back in the safe place. All right. Let's see what's next. This was just all by itself, guys. So I don't know. It's a coaster, obviously. It has that shape. Hi, not just Junkin, but it's signed. I have no idea. Does anybody here? Can anybody? It looks like an L. I don't know. But it's rock, stone, whatever. And then it has this hand-painted pumpkin on it. Isn't that cute? The little smiley pumpkin. So it'd be cute if you have like at your desk, as a little coaster for your coffee. We're going to just do $3 start on that. It's adorable. I couldn't resist. So somebody painted it and then signed it. Guess I'm going to have to use it for my little coaster, huh? For fall. All right. And this is purple because, you can get some of those dark maroon purple leaves. I did have it in my show last week. Or not last week, this week on Monday. It is a piece of candlewick. It is sun purple. So it has been turned purple with the sun. Most candlewick is clear. But if you have these older, clear pieces of glass have manganese in it, and you lay it in the sun, it will turn purple. So this one has turned purple. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful for the holidays, for entertaining. $8 start on that piece of candlewick. And it is running. I love the little balls on the edges. Is so neat. Oh, there goes my phone. It seems like I get halfway through my shows and it starts glitching on me. Silly thing. Hi, Sandpiper. Welcome in. All right. So I had this in my show on Monday. I have only found a couple of these in my thrifting days, but I found this one, believe it or not. It is a Dala horse, Swedish Dala horse. Doesn't have its sticker. You can see the residue from where the sticker was. Sometimes people would tear the stickers. It just said Nils style, probably. They are pretty popular. This is kind of like the mid-size one. I've had a little tiny, teeny one. And then they make like 8-inch ones. I even saw one. I don't think it was Dala though, but that was like full on 2 feet tall. But it wasn't Dala. But this is going to start at $20. But he's got the color going, doesn't he? He's got the orange of the season. So I put him out again. All righty. Thank you so much. Let's see what next. Oh, I've been waiting to show these for fall. I've had them for a little bit, but they have the perfect fall colors on them. This is a very, very tall white, clear or frosted vase. It is 10 inches tall, and I love the little spindly, swirly pedestal stem on this. I know it is. Look at the beautiful colors on that. So I've got two pieces of it. I've had this one and then another one. This flowers are a lot more orange. This looks like it's more of a, I'm trying to see if I can see any paint strokes. Yeah, this looks like more of a decal. The other one I think is hand painted. Beautiful, 10-inch, $8 start on that one. I don't think I've seen you in my shows before, Not Just Junkin', but if I haven't and I missed you, thanks for coming in today. There we go. I'm going to set that aside. Let me pull the other one since we're on that topic. This one I think has more of, where did it go? Uh-oh. It's not showing up. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Where are you? If not, well, I can't find it, but let me pull it up and I will add it in. Somehow it didn't make its way in, but look at this one. This one's really pretty. They're both pretty, but this one I think has the hand painted on it. I'm going to go ahead and make a listing for it. Stop turning silly in case someone's interested. Satin fall flower vase. All right, this one is 8 inches tall, so shorter than the other. This one's going to be 8 as well. About the same weight. I do bundle and return shipping overages over $1. So let's get this up there. Oh, okay. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Mama Debbie. I find my taste it's not migrating, it's changing a little bit. Or maybe it's just, it's based on what I find, really. I'm not going and looking for specific things. Sometimes they find me, but yeah, it changes every single time. There's just a little bit different, which I love because, nobody likes to do mundane things, right? So it's all about finding stuff. Sometimes I find stuff that I've, had before. I had this one identified. Yes, Camelia, I'll pull that for you. This is Czech glass. It's ZBS Czech glass. That's what this sticker would have said. The Czech glass people, actually it was the Murano glass people, told me exactly who this was. And it's going to start at 20, which is probably pretty cheap for this type of glass, but it is teal. It is an ashtray. It has the divots there, but it would make an outstanding vase, and then the flowers could just rest in the divots. Has a polished vase. It is vintage. You can see the scratching on it. It's been around the block a few times, I would say. All right. And Camelia, on the red Czech vase, I'm sure you saw in there that the stopper is broken off, but I bought it because I didn't know that until I got it home, and because they had it taped, really heavily taped. And then I got it home and I'm like, oh no. So the stoppers on these were meant to have a longer stem inside, and then they stood up a little bit like this. This one's chipped. But I would imagine you could put some art putty or something down in there to keep it in, because right now it's kind of wobbly. It is hand painted. It is antique. It is hand painted here too, with this beautiful work here along the edges. and it has its rough pontil, and there's even a little bit of ash from the blown glass work, the furnace work. So it does have a missing part of the stem. Oh, not this one. Did I have another one? Huh. Red check vase. Let me look in my list here. Maybe I had one that I didn't know. I'm looking for ya. We'll find it. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Sorry. This one, right? Okay. Restart that auction. I need to remove this one from stage. Go back and get, all right, here we go. We got it now. Yeah, this one has no damage. Hi, Adina. Yeah, it's like a blood orange, right, Camellia? Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is probably silver, and then the tarnishes, which I think makes it look beautiful. This would have normally had a metal mesh flower frog in the top of it. You can still find those. You can get them blue online. I did look it up, but it's gorgeous. I mean, if you displayed it just like this, it kind of looks like a pumpkin, right? But it does have this ship, sailboat, and some trees. It's just beautiful. So that one starts at 20 and it is running. Thank you, Camellia. It's gorgeous. I'm glad somebody appreciate it just as much as me. It's beautiful. There you go. No, thank you. It's beautiful. I love it. All right, let's see what's next. I think I'm getting, looks like I have 5 or 6 different items still left in the shop that I haven't shown. So be sure to look in there, guys. I'll do a table scan before we look for someone to raid into. So you can shop with your eyes a little bit before we finish up today. But the next item I have is this. This is Ellie Smith. Not Ellie Smith, I'm sorry. Indiana glass. It's a tall vase. I lowered the price even lower. I had it at 10. I lowered it to 8. It is 10 inches tall. And it is blown glass. It's nice vintage glass. It does have a slight lean. And then I put in the description, it has water spots down this side here. My husband, there was some others along the top. It was easy for him. I had shoulder surgery, so I couldn't push on it, but he kind of stopped helping me at some point. But it is beautiful. It is tall. I love this zipper. It's more of a root beer color. Look at the zipper kind of mark on there. And then it's got that, what do they call that? A sawtooth edge on the top. And it's going to start at $8. Great deal for 20 seconds. And it's running. Definitely a fall color. Almost has an Art Deco look to it, doesn't it? All righty. Oh, I'm going to put it over here because I don't want to reach all the way back to put it away. All right. How about this one? I just got this. Was it yesterday or the day before? Don't know who the maker is on this. It's just a little hobnail votive on a pedestal, so you can use it as a toothpick, a votive holder, a planter, whatever you'd like. Nice amber color. $8 start on that, and it's running. Reminds me a lot of the little candle holders, right? The ruby ones kind of had this bubbly hobnail on it. All right. Okay. Here's a vintage oil lamp with, I don't know if they called that oh gosh, what did they call that? It's like a bubble, but it's like a honey comb or beehive, maybe beehive shape on the bottom. It does not glow. It is older. The spindle doesn't have a name on it. The does have its globe. The globe does have some chipping on the bottom, but it's still effective, and it does not have its wick. But as you can see, it works. It's empty. It can work if you put the pieces together. And I'm going to lower the price. I did not lower the price on this one to $8. And it is running. Green is a color of fall. All right, setting that one aside. How about this cute little print up here? Can you see it? Let me grab it. Cute little owls on a wood plank. There is like a little bit of something up in the corner, but that's the only damage it has. It does have a number on the back. And then somebody scratched out this. It is a wall decor. Cute little set. I did not lower this one. Let me lower it to 5. And it's running. Cute little owls. Ooh, it's not running. Come on, come on. Oh, my phone's getting all glitchy. It does fine like for the first hour, and then if I go past 1 hour, then it starts bouncing like that. It's like, I'm tired. Stop doing this. All right. This next item is kind of large, so I'm going to turn the camera around so that you can see it. See my mug as well. I don't show my face very often. Hi. So I have this beautiful, it's a shadow box, miniature box that looks like a barn. Has these little miniature shelf pieces to it. It is all wood. There are the hangers to it. No damage, in great condition. And I had it at 28 on my show on Monday, and now it's at 25, and it's running. And yes, I have a box big enough. It's fairly light, so it won't take up too much space at the bottom of a box. All right, turn that around. And then I think I have 1 or 2 more items. Let's see. I have another Wheaton bottle. This one is amethyst, and it is Liberty Bell. In amethyst, it has a cork. These are like 8 inches tall. Get my glasses back on, can't see anything. So it says liberty throughout all the land. Proclaim liberty. There you go. There's the crack in it. It is marked Wheaton, New Jersey. It's going to start at 12, and it's running. So it looks like I have 2 more items left and that I haven't run yet, and then we're going to do a table scan so we can see where we're at, if there's anything else that's catching your eye before we rate into somebody. All right, back you go. So yellow is a hard color to find. I have found out over the time. So I do have this 2 yellow vases. This first one, it's cased, so it's white inside and then cased with a yellow glass on the outside. It has a rough pontil on the base. So that means that that was applied on there. Beautiful little flower top to it. Nice, beautiful fall color. $10 start, and it's running. Hard to find yellows. Ambers are easy to find, but just the true yellows are not. All right, and then I have this small yellow base. Same situation with the clear base on it and a rough pontil. Probably a sister to this one here, made by the same company, possibly, with the white cased in yellow. And that one's going to start at 8. Let me get that pulled up. Sorry about that. And it's running. All right, I think we're about ready for a table scan. All right, so let's take a look at what I have left, and then we'll see who we can rate into. So I've got some amber colors there. Still have a couple of pumpkins. I have this orange crackle pumpkin. This is gorgeous. I think this is nicer quality. It feels nicer. It's clear with gold iridized on it. I've got some owls, some mid-century glass back there, some Jack Skellington nesting dolls, some owls there. If there's anything you see. Does it? It didn't have a sticker on it, and it didn't come up as anything, but you know, with Pier 1, I'm sure sometimes things do. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. I have one my son got me that's signed. I thought, oh my gosh, it's got to be signed somewhere. But I looked and looked and nothing, but it's beautiful. The stem is so thin. But yeah. All right. Well, it looks, if there's nothing that you see, let me see who's online. Jeannie, my goodness, she's doing a marathon today. She's still on. We've got Moonchild, Adored, and so on with Carol. All well items, lots. Pick a number 1 through 4, and that's where we'll go. I'll just pick, you know, what number that is. Pick a number 1 through 4, and we'll go there. Hi, Kizzy Cat. We're just wrapping up here, trying to decide who to rate into, but take a look in the shop if there's anything you're interested in. We still have some stuff left. I really loaded up the shop today. This is kind of what's left. Lots of, oh, you know what? One of the pumpkins I didn't show. It's this one here. It does have, it is crackle glass, and it does seem to have a big crackle inside of it. It's not on the outside, it's on the inside, but that one is also, I think, 15 on that one. It's big. It's the largest one I have. All right. We'll do eeny, meeny, miny, mo then. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. To pick the very best one. We're going to see Carolyn Bradshaw and so on. But before we do that, thank you so much for coming into my show today and watching what I had for fall. I even had wore my special fall color for you today too. Mondays are my weekly find shows where I just showcase and show you everything I found throughout the week, and give you a first crack at it before it goes into one of my other platforms or my booth. So check out the Buy It Now too. I still had some great items in there. I'll probably do a jewelry show at some point this weekend before my Monday show. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for participating in your purchases if you purchased. And I hope to see you again. But let's go see Carolyn. She's waiting for us. Have a great day.